Welcome back to Dark Corner's Physical Media Reviews.
Welcome to the party! We've been expecting you.
We're checking out an Imprint 4K release of a somewhat neglected genre film, 1988's Spellbinder, directed by Janet Greek. Lawyer Jeff intervenes to help a woman with an abusive boyfriend.
You will regret this for as long as you live.
Despite this, it's love at first sight for Jeff and Miranda.
Thank you.
They go home together and all is wonderful. But of course, there's more going on. Miranda demonstrates strange powers, curing Jeff's bad back, taking a turkey from the oven without burning herself. And there's still the spectre of the man who hit her.
What if Aldous comes looking for me?
Haunting Jeff's dreams. And his answering machine. Events come to a head.
You have her. We want her back.
And whoever they are, they're not taking no for an answer. There are two things I really liked about this film. Firstly, it is very human-sized.
Your girlfriend seems to be involved with some extremely dangerous people. They practice satanic worship.
It would be easy to let that plot run away, but the focus remains on Jeff and Miranda. Which is the second thing I really like about this film. The first act is pretty light on supernatural incident. Relatively. It's laying groundwork for what's to come, but more importantly, it concentrates on making Jeff and Miranda a believable and likeable couple. Which is not a given, certainly not in an 80s movie, but despite the drama of their meeting and the love at first sight cliche, they're a nice couple, well-drawn, relatable characters, so that when stuff goes south, we follow them. I do also like the practical simplicity of the magic, even if I thought the coven was a missed opportunity. But generally a good watch with engaging characters, and it really grieves me that there's a but. My problem is, I'm afraid, exactly the same as everyone else's. It's so predictable and doesn't seem to know that it's predictable. No! The extras here mainly focus on what was an enjoyable shoot that turned bittersweet when the studio re-edited the film, removing the first reel entirely, something Janet Greek did not find out until she sat down at the premiere to watch. I don't see how that would affect my issues with the film, but I can't say. Greek appears on both archival commentary and a new interview. There are also new interviews with makeup designer Rick Stratton and actors Anthony Crivello and MC Gainey. I also enjoyed Heather Green's cultural history of witches in American film and TV, a topic that we could probably spend more time on. There you go, very nice box. Very nice box. 2-disc set there. These hardback books, they do feel a little bit like just another way of presenting the pictures. There are words in here as well. There's quite an interesting article by Heidi Honeycutt that is, as a lot of the extras are, or a lot of the talking stuff, is about what happened with Spellbinder and how this was sort of heartbreaking for director Janet Greek. And what we mentioned elsewhere in the review, the fact that the film had the first reel cut off of it by the studio. What I learnt reading this is that initially the studio wanted her to add 30 minutes into the film to sort of to bring it up to a more prestigious length. So she did that, very much didn't want to, but did it, and then turned up to the premiere to find that they'd cut 20 minutes a lot less sympathetically. It's a really horrible story of how studios treat directors and perhaps particularly how studios treat women directors. It's not brilliant for women in the film industry now. It's certainly a lot better than it was in the 80s, and this was just a really bad time. This is a fantastic extra, I do think. This is the shooting script for what was then called The Witching Hour, so you can more genuinely appraise what the film Janet Greek wanted to make was. So this is fascinating because it has got all these annotations in it, and past the script itself, you've got set layouts, designs. There's later in here, where is it? Yes, some beautiful storyboarding there. I think this is the best part of the extras, really. I think it's fascinating. And hopefully goes some way to reclaiming Greek's film in as much as that's possible. I really liked Spellbinder, which is what makes that one flaw so frustrating. It's well made, satisfyingly low key, and it does a really good job of making you buy into the premise and the world, but I can't pretend that how predictable it was didn't affect my enjoyment. Maybe it's different if you don't do this sort of thing week after week after week, but that was my experience. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. What did you think of this one? Did you have the same problem I did? Let us know in the comments below, and please tiptoe around spoilers. Not everyone has seen it.